Hello and welcome. We have a short practice for strength and stability, as well as groundedness and expansion. So let's dive on in. Starting in a child's pose position with your big toes touching, your knees wide, reaching the hands forward, forehead towards the mat, sits bones towards the heels. You can always pad up underneath your knees with a blanket if you're feeling any fussiness in the knees. Let's take 3 deep breaths here, anchoring into the present moment, breathing in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Again, just like that, in through the nose, expanding all 4 sides of the rib cage. Sigh it out. One more time. Inhale. Beautiful. Come on up to an all fours tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, pressing all 10 toes into the mat. Start to hug your navel into your spine. Reach your crown forward so your neck is long here, chin is tucked to create that length. And imagine your rib cage trying to close together. Reaching the tailbone back. We're going to go straight into some core work. Extend your right leg back. And if you have the stability, your left hand forward with your palm facing the midline. So really reaching apart. And you can do this with your hand grounded if that feels more stable. Reaching back through the heel, forward with the arm if you have it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slow and with control. Keep pressing the floor away as you bring your knee towards your elbow and round your spine. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale to expand, stretch out. Exhale, elbow to knee, round the spine. Empty the breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale to round. Lay your hand, your knee down, and we'll switch to the other side. So extending the left leg back this time. I'm going to shimmy forward a bit here. My radiator. Extending so that the ankle and the hip are in one line. Reaching the right arm forward if you did so on the other side. And again, reach apart. Breathe in. Exhale, round it through. Inhale, extend leg, extend arm. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale to round. Beautiful. Step your right foot up in between your hands and coming into a low lunge position. Press into your foundation to lift your torso, so nice tall spine. Take a moment to roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Hands come to heart center. See if you can arrange your shoulders over your hips. Breathe. On your next breath in, elongate the spine. Preparing for a twist as you exhale, your left elbow towards the outside of your right knee. Keep reaching the heart forward even as you twist. So again, inhales, lengthen. Exhales, deepen the journey. Keep the navel pinning into the spine here. So we're twisting from our center. Good, take one more deep breath in. Exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot. Tuck the back toes. And then rock the back foot up about halfway. We're coming into pyramid pose here. So we want to make sure the hips are level to the top of the mat. Pull back on that right hip. Bend your right knee as much as you need to and fold forward over your right leg. Allow the neck to be soft here. But we're strong in our foundation, so pressing evenly through the front and back foot. Grounding down through all four corners of the feet. Good. On your next inhale, rebend into your right knee, ground through your hands, and step back to a downward facing dog with your hips up high, your palms planting into the earth. You can pedal it out here. Keep breathing. And stepping the left foot now up in between the hands, lower the right knee down when you have your steady foundation, so you can widen your base if that feels better in your body. Come on up into your lunge position. Hands together at heart center, sinking the hips down as far as they will go. And remember, this class, this practice, it's all about feeling. So you can look for the visual cues, remembering that it's not supposed to look like what it looks like in my body. Maybe you can go a bit deeper. Maybe it's not quite as deep. And trusting that each shape that you're in is your perfect expression of your perfect pose. Take a deep breath in. Preparing to twist. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, keeping that length in the spine. Turn this way so I can still see ya. So the heart continues to shoot forward here, even as we turn it to the left side. And notice if the knee's starting to crash into the midline, pressing your knee towards the outside of the pinky edge of the left foot. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down, frame the left foot. Tuck the back toes and step the back foot up about halfway for pyramid pose. So again, adjusting your base as much as you need to. And folding over the left leg this time, stretching out that hamstring muscle as you keep it active by pressing your feet into the earth. Remember, the knee is bent as much as you require for the length of your hamstrings, your calf muscles. Take one more round of breath. Beautiful. Bend into that knee and step back, downward facing dog. Again, pedal it out and then take a slow walk up to your hands at the top of the mat, coming into a forward folded position. Draping the body down towards the legs, torso down towards the legs. You can grab opposite elbows, sway a little side to side if that feels good. Maybe shaking the head and neck off, just allowing all tension to fall away from the back. Release your hands. Bend your knees. Lift your torso, chair pose. So here, weight is in the heels. We're again lifting through the chest, hands at heart center, or biceps by the ears if that feels better. Breath is steady. And here you can imagine the knees wanting to squeeze and scissor together. Keeping the toes soft. Keep breathing. Exhale, stand all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keeping the palms squeezing together, interlace the fingers. Have your index finger pointing to the ceiling. Lengthen the side waist on the breath in. And tilt to the right on the breath out. Keep pressing evenly through both feet here. And keep length in both side waists. Next breath in, come all the way up tall. Exhale, continue over to the left. Feel free to bend in the elbows to create more space between the ears and the shoulders. Again, not what it looks like, what it feels like. If you feel cramped or stuffed up in any pose, make adjustments. Inhale, up tall. Exhale, hands to center. I'm going to play with a little bit of balance now. So if you have a particularly squashy mat, then come and stand on the floor. It's a little bit more stabilizing to have a flat foundation underneath you. Place your hands on your hips and start to shift your weight into your right foot. See if you can keep your hips level as you start to lift your left knee up off the ground. Good. Lay it back down. From chair pose now, so we're going to start to sink into the hips. And just as we did, lift the left knee and then cross your left ankle over your right thigh and see if you can sit a little lower. You can have hands together at heart center here. Sit as low as you dare, hold and breathe. And when I say hold, maybe your hold involves a wobble. Trust yourself, trust the process, enjoy the journey. Well done. Unwind, reground the left foot, shake out the hips, and we'll switch to the other side. So grounding down and then just playing with balance. So we're seeing where we are today, right? And you can always use a wall, a chair, a support beside you for some extra stability. It's not cheating to know what support you need. Bending into the knees, coming into a chair pose position in the legs. And then again, lifting the right leg up, crossing right ankle over left thigh, sinking as low as you dare. Hands maybe come to heart center or hand on a wall. Bringing the breath, finding the ease, finding some relaxation here, even within the challenge. Beautiful. Unwind your pose, reground, shake it off. We are nearly complete. We'll come into a forward fold from here. So making sure the feet are parallel, starting to drape your body, your torso over your thighs, allowing the head to hang heavy. And then widening the stance of the feet, allowing the toes to turn out. We're going to come into Malasana, our squat pose from here. Start to sink your hips down and lift your chest up. Now for some of us, we can get our hips quite close to the floor. If your squat pose looks more like something up here, then again, it's not what it looks like, it's what it feels like. So what is the most empowering expression of squat for you in this moment? What can you celebrate yourself for being in this practice? Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the spine. And then trust yourself, trust the floor, and come on down to your seat. From here, we'll close out our short, sweet practice by coming to a comfortable seated position, placing the hands together at the heart for a moment of introspection. Close the eyes if you're comfortable to do so. Tuck the chin towards the chest and witness. Witness the breath, the body. Feel into that strength and stability that you've cultivated through this short movement practice today. And when you're ready, lift your chin, open your eyes. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I wish you a beautiful day wherever you are, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Lots of love.